Are you planning a road trip and worried about leaving your Finch behind? You're not alone. Many Finch owners face the dilemma of how to safely travel with their feathered friends. But what if I told you that with the right preparation, your Finch can enjoy the adventure just as much as you do? Traveling with a Finch can be tricky. They're delicate creatures, and a sudden change in environment can stress them out. Have you ever thought about how your Finch might feel during a long car ride? If you're wondering how to make the journey smoother for both of you, you've come to the right place. Stick around until the end because I'm going to share a checklist that ensures your Finch has a safe and enjoyable road trip experience. Trust me, you won't want to miss this, especially if you want your feathered friend to be happy on the go. Have you ever taken your Finch on a trip before? What challenges did you face? Let me know in the comments. I've had my share of travel mishaps with my Finch, and I know how important it is to be prepared. First, let's talk about the essentials. Finches are sensitive to temperature changes and loud noises, which can be stressful during travel. It's crucial to create a comfortable environment for them. So what do you need to consider before hitting the road? Did you know that Finches can actually recognize their owners? It's true. They form strong bonds and can get anxious if they're away from you for too long. So let's make sure they feel secure during your trip. Here's the first tip. Invest in a travel cage. A secure, well-ventilated cage will keep your Finch safe and comfortable. Make sure it's spacious enough for them to move around, but not too big that they can get tossed around during the drive. Tip 2, bring familiar items. Include their favorite toys, perches, and even a small blanket. These familiar items can help reduce anxiety and make them feel at home, even in a moving vehicle. Tip 3, plan for breaks. Just like you need to stretch your legs, your Finch will benefit from short breaks. Stop every couple of hours to check on them, offer water, and let them stretch their wings in a safe environment. Hang tight, because in just a moment, I'm going to share a secret tip that can make your Finch feel even more secure during the trip. Here's a fun fact. Finches can actually sing during travel. It's their way of coping with stress. So if you hear your Finch chirping away, it might just be their way of saying they're okay. Here's the secret. Cover the travel cage with a light cloth during the drive. This can help reduce visual stimuli and make your Finch feel more secure. Just make sure there's enough ventilation. Let's recap. We discussed the importance of a travel cage, bringing familiar items, planning for breaks, and covering the cage for security. With these tips, your Finch can enjoy the journey just as much as you do. I remember my first road trip with my Finch Kiwi. I was so nervous, but once I followed these tips, he was chirping happily the whole way. It felt like a huge win, and I hope you'll have the same success. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on traveling with your Finch. Have any travel stories or tips of your own? Share them below. I'd love to hear from you.